Hello, it's just Crafty Chantel. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to quickly go through the Floral Decoupage craft kit, which is box number 23 from Crafter's Companion. And as you know, there is a website, or Crafter's Companion has a page where they do demos and everything on each card. It is right here, crafterscompanionbox.com, and then you do box number 23 and you can see Sarah or someone from her team do a couple of demos. So I will quickly walk through the contents and then do a couple of demos myself. So we have here some stamps. Today is all about you. Cherish the moment. Handmade with love. You're the best. With lots of love on your special day. Thinking of you. Happy birthday. Friends are the family we choose for ourselves. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. Enjoy the moment. Gifts of love. About 11 or 12 stamps on this sheet, so that's good. Those will be very handy. Then the pearls. Then there are stamps that mimic the decoupage sheets, the ribbons, the dies, and then this is my favorite. So these are the decoupage sheets. They are, I believe these are lilacs and roses, and then they match up with these dies. So that is what we'll show today. As always, card blanks and card envelopes. This time you get 5x7, 4.25 by 5.5, and 5x5. And then let's quickly flip through the paper that you get. So there is like a rose. There's shades of rose, pink, purple, and then the complementary green that goes with the flowers. And I kind of have these a little mixed up, but I'll flip through them. And then I'll come over here and flip through them again. So if you are a rose lover like me, this is the perfect set for you. If you are a purple lover like me, this is the perfect set for you. Roses and the color purple, my absolute favorites. So that's what comes in this kit. We'll box this up and then take out the pieces that we need for our demonstration. Okay, so off camera, I put together a lot of my pieces. I die cut my flowers. I layered up my card. So I chose to use the green cardstock, the rose cardstock, and then a plain rose cardstock. The next thing that I need to do is my embellishments. So I think I want to put these in the upper and lower corners. And then my big flower in the bottom. And then I'll do that one with some 3D tape. And then another flower in the top, also with 3D. And then my text here in the middle. I think that might be enough. We could add ribbon, we could add pearls. Maybe at the end of our faith. But let's just go with this for now. Sometimes less is more. So I'm going to use the dotty tape pen instead of glue, just being careful not to tear my card, my flourish. And again, I am using the flourishes from Fanciful Flourishes. I purchased this on the Black Friday, and I am using Faith from the Rustic Wedding Collection, again on the Black Friday sale at crafterscompanion.com. Now I will do my flowers. And then I'm going to use the foam tape. So this is basically the same flower. And I'm just going to layer that so it looks double. Or 3D. And then we'll do the same in this corner. So I ended up using 2 sheets from my decoupage sheets. There we go. Let's see one thing. Maybe. So just trying out some different ideas. Maybe I'm gonna go with maybe not. I'll just leave it short and sweet and simple. Not too much embellishment. And there you have it. So this is the first card that we're making from the decoupage craft kit. This is box number 23. So we used the roses and layered them with some foam back tape to give it a 3D layer, and then some elements from another collection. So let's put that one off to the side and we will start on our next card. So this one we're going to do in purple with a lilac. And so here we have our 5x5 card base. We'll do a purple layer. This is like a purple lace, then a solid purple, and then we'll decorate it with our flowers, and this time we'll use Hope. And we also will do some gold flourishes. So let's get started with our cutting. First, we're going to layer up our decoupage pieces. So on the back of this, it says A3, and that corresponds to A3 on our sheet. So we want to set that in and get it taped down. I would have thought it would have been B3 since A3 was also on the rose paper, but they're still all A's. A2. A1. And then we'll have A4. Let's get a couple of pieces of tape to hold these down. And you really just want to make sure that the number, I'm way off camera. I want to make sure that the number on the die lines up with the number on the decoupage sheet, and secure it down. And then we can run this through our Gemini Junior. And our plates will be the cutting plate with the dies cutting into the plate, magnetic shim, plastic shim, and then our final cutting plate. These off. Begin placing them on our card. We may or may not use all of these. We may do like we did on the previous card and cut some extras to give it that 3D effect. Which I can see I want to do that now. I want to cut 2 more of these smaller pieces. So let's just jump in the box and grab up piece number 2. Yes, I recycle tape and use it over and over again as many times as I can. I know it's just tape, but that's my style. Okay. Rotating out our plates. I shifted that one. Put that back down. And then for our flourishes and our words, we're going to use gold mirror cardstock. And I'm going to use Hope from the Rustic Wedding collection. Back there. Put our die back over there. And then we want to put this sheet back in our box because we can still use that for another project. So we have Hope, and then we have the 2 flourishes. Together a plate sandwich and run it through our junior. There's no reason you can't mix up these flowers. Maybe we will use that flower from the previous card. We'll see how it all shakes out. For now, I can put my plates off to the side. We're done with those. Our flourish. Put these away for now. And put our text away for now. And now we can start to layer up our card. Not exactly sure of all the directions I want to take this, but more than likely it'll be something similar. So we'll start with our base. And again, crafterscompanionbox.com will have tutorials and additional demonstrations on how to make the best use of this box. For example, one thing that I think would be cute is on the solid layer, using an embossing folder. Just to add some more texture. Okay, maybe potential disaster averted. We'll have to see. But now I'm thinking that we can do, so I changed out the purple and I used a pearlized purple cardstock. Still with the gold. If we put the flourishes under the flowers and then just have like a whole flower garden at the bottom, let's see how that works out. I think that's gonna do it for us. I think we have it. So let's just see. Just lining that up with the grid lines on my table. Okay. Now, let's add our text. Okay, so now we have our, so the gold's not too bad. Let's just do a little bit more on these pieces since we've removed them several times. Okay, and now we're just going to have a lilac flower explosion on the bottom of our page. So, you know what? That's the fun thing about this. You can just build and create. Sometimes it will take me an hour to make just a simple card because I can't quite get the design exactly the way that I want it. And I'm playing with different colors and different cardstocks and different stamps. And then eventually it comes together. And then, to be honest, some days I'm just like, this isn't a good card making day. And then I just have to come back tomorrow. So I'm going to go with a couple of more lilacs. And I hope these are lilacs. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but they remind me of the lilac trees in my backyard when I was growing up as a kid in the city of Detroit. Okay, that's not bad. I think that came together. So now we have a lilac flower explosion at the bottom of our card. And then we have the words hope and we have faith. So these are two cards that we have just made today using the Crafter's Companion Decoupage Project Kit. This again is box number 23. Yep, box number 23 from crafterscompanion.com. You can go to Crafters Companion box to get some additional ideas, but this is what we put together today. And again, we also use the Rustic Wedding Hope stamp, or die, I'm sorry, the Rustic Wedding Faith die, and the Spring is in the Air Fanciful Flourishes. So sometimes you have to mix and match with things from your with your stash, just to kind of add some embellishments to your card. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe so that you can be notified when we do additional videos. Thanks for joining us today. Have a good one.